Hello and welcome to Bay of Funny Fortunes. I am Natalie. Sorry. I'm an empath and intuitive card reader. I am here to do the reading for the sign of Sagittarius for the week of the 13th through to the 19th of March 2017. I've already shuffled and cleansed my cards, refreshed my energies. I'm just trying to find my footing here. It's a bitterly cold night. We're at minus 30. That's Celsius. I think it's like 20 below zero in the imperial system. It's very, very cold. I'm not tired. I look tired. It's just that my eyes are bothering me tonight. So bear with me on that. Let's see here. I want to get right into the reading for the week for Sagittarius. So let's dive right in here. First card that's been pulled for you, Sagittarius, for the 13th is the Three of Pentacles. It's about recognition. Right? Card number 2. Five of Swords, it's all about conflict on your Tuesday, the 14th. Card number 3, the Four of Cups, is about boredom. And when you know it, that's hump day. Yep. Card number 4 is Thursday, Ace of Swords. It's all about victory. That's a good card. Friday is a Ten of Pentacles. It's all about luck. Saturday is the Three of Wands. It's all about motivation. And your final card on Sunday, the 19th, it's Reunion. Three of Cups. That's just fantastic, I think. All right, let's see here. So, Sagittarius. Let's see. Three of Pentacles, all about recognition. So, for those of you that are in the employment field, you work, you have a job, a place that you go to. Somebody's work is, some of you, Sagittarius is watching the video. This is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, so only some of you are going to be recognized at work. I'm seeing in-house interviews going on that you've gone through, probably at the first of the week, or the first of last week. So you're back in on Monday. Results are coming in. Some of you will have passed the interview and you'll move into, a supervisory position, manager position, something along those lines. That's going to make it a little bit better because the powers that be have been watching you. The company keeps track of all your stats, and you have worked your way into the attention of the powers that be, and they're feeling it's time for you to move on. Your talents will be best served somewhere else. So there was this interview that you did, and you have passed it. Congratulations for those of you that this does apply to. Yeah, it's a big deal because the whole company is going to know about it. So it's not just a private one-on-one thing with you and your supervisor or your manager. The whole company is going to know that you've moved into this brand new slot. Some of you right now are looking to sell your home as well. And it's because we're can't believe it. I can't believe it today. It is so cold that it burns when it touches your skin. It's so cold it's hot. So thinking about spring right now today, it may look that way. It might have looked that way today through the windows, looking out through. But some of you, because spring is really coming up on us quite fast. Tomorrow night the clocks get changed. We spring ahead an hour. That's going to make a difference. But still, overall, just the same. Some of you looking now because I think that research shows that homes sell better. Most people put their homes up for sale in spring and hopefully carry it through to the fall kind of a thing. So any of you doing that, you're encouraged to spiff your home up, to do what you can, if you've got white trim through the house, get out a can of white paint and touch everything up, freshen it up. Take away any good, real estate manager will tell you, you can leave your impersonal things out, like, paintings on the walls, sconces, but take down your family photographs, Put away any hobbies or collections that you have, anything that's personal, because a prospective buyer comes in, looks into the home, and they want to be able to see themselves in the home. But if they see a very strong presence of another family, I mean, they know somebody's living there. But if they can't imagine, if your stuff's blocking their imagination on picturing what their stuff is going to look like, their furniture, the furnishings and whatnot, um, it could, in a psychological way, there's a little pin or a little snap there that could kind of turn them off a little bit. So it's good. Make sure you have the air in your home is clean. You present it as clean. Um, you could, make sure you open the doors and windows before somebody comes in. Don't use overpowering scents in your home that kind of get people here, because then people think you're masking some kind of a smell, a bad smell. You don't want to raise suspicions like that. Okay, so the card's also here to tell you to be proud of the work you've done, because some of you will be walking around on Monday going, yeah, well, yeah, that's it. That's me. Damn, I'm good. That kind of a thing, because you got promoted or something wonderful like that. You've been recognized somehow, some way. This may not even have anything to do with a job or work. For some of you, it may be completely different. Please feel free and leave comments below the video. Keywords are stability and finance, protection, balance, order, and foundations. Beginning of foundations for some of you. Okay, so the second card on Tuesday is Five of Swords. It's all about conflict, and I'm getting itches like crazy here. I don't know what that's all about. Anyway, Five of Swords is all about conflict. So this is on your Tuesday, which is, it doesn't surprise me. Anything can happen on a Tuesday. It really, really can. Some of you are going. Some of you have to watch out for being deceived on this day, and it may have to do with this recognition and your reward. Somebody that you thought was a friend or a good co-worker or a partner of some kind, somebody beside you that you deal with usually on a daily basis, could be very, very cruel, cutting, unkind, going behind your back, saying things, maybe even doing some things. This card can also indicate maybe a few family troubles on this day as well. That's just for some of you. Remember, please, this is a general reading. You're encouraged on this day, though, if you come into conflict, as the card is representing. Any confrontation, stand your ground. You need to stand your ground. You need to have the courage of your convictions in this time. Some of you may want it, but most Sagittariuses don't go looking for problems or trouble, but they know their truth. And not that Sagittarius would ever turn their back away and walk away rather than defend their truth. Most would stand their ground. If there was ever a time you may feel a little shaky or weaker, but now's not the time to do that. You make sure and stand your ground on that day. Your Wednesday, Four of Cups is all about boredom. I'm not surprised by that. It's hump day. It's middle of the flipping week. Is anybody ever happy on a Wednesday? I don't know about that. Just excuse me. The advice of this card is to look for inspiration on this day, if you must. I'm seeing I see a ball, and I see someone sitting on it and trying to ride it through the day. I don't know if that's a metaphor or if that's a real deal. One of those big balls that it works your core out, and your hamstrings and whatnot, trying to keep. And it could be a metaphor too, wanting to ride a ball through the day on Wednesday. Renew your faith. This card says if you're going to renew your faith, or even have your faith renewed, which is two different things, this is the day it's going to happen. This is the day you're looking at. When the Four arrives, you're taking a better, you are looking better, you're feeling dissatisfied, though, for some reason. Some of you have no belief in a better life, and nothing's ever going to get better. Well, that's a bad hump day. That's a bad Wednesday. If you're feeling that, just know that nothing in life, anything with a beating heart, never remains stagnant. You never stay in one spot unless you choose to. Everything is ever changing and ever growing. And tomorrow's another day. It always is. Some of you may be going so far as to go into your closet and slam the door and say, I want the world to just leave me alone for now. I'm not up to this. I'm not up to anything. I'm not up to anybody. I just want to be left alone for now. Your keywords for this card are despondent, stagnant, disillusionment, a lot of self-protection, and need for change. Rigidity, you need to lighten up a little bit and not be so stubborn. That's a big, heavy. It's all psychological if you ask me. Now, the Ace of Swords. And this card is about victory. And I just want to say real quick, because I'm feeling pulled to say that. Some of you that are old school with tarot will say, well, when did that happen? In my day, back in my day, you got the Ace of Swords, you hightailed it out of there fast as you could. The reason being is the Ace of Swords is like the Ace of Spades. So it always represented death back in the day. Death, gloom, doom, and despair. Not so the case has changed over the years. So this is about victory. The cards have grown in their definitions over the years. So where swords or spades are all things of the mind, where things are in the forefront here when decisions have to be, we make decisions every day using logic, right? Look at this logically. And the swords in general, spades in general, we have to make decisions every single day, right? From, what color panties am I going to wear today after my shower to, what's going on, at the grocery store, phone calls to make, and all these things. But we have days when things are weighing real heavy. These are important things to be more serious about it. Big decisions have to be made. Little decisions with big impact, that could happen as well. So some of you are going to be doing that. Your keywords for this card are decisions and action and clarity, determination, solutions, and new ideas coming to the forefront on this Thursday as well. The advice is to make sure you use your intelligence, or the intellectual part of your brain, and chances and the odds are that victory will become yours. The card's also here to see to benefit you in a way for making some smarter ideas, make them work for you. For some of you, if you heed the call, and what I mean is by your intuition from spirit, from the universe, if you heed the call, you will be led to immediate victory on I'm almost getting it and it's not coming. It's not meant to come out right now. I'm sorry. Oh, I hate when that happens. It's right like on the tip of your tongue. It's on the tip of my consciousness. But anyway, it's going to be a good day. Let's just solve it all up to that. Have faith. The energies in the universe are with you on this day to bring you to victory and successes. And there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, we'll stop with that right there. I don't want to read into what isn't there. So, that was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. This is your Friday. A Ten of Pentacles. It's all about luck. Ten of Pentacles. It's a good card. Sorry, I should dig out my little spotlight here for my for the evening reading so you can see the cards better. So when this card shows up, your luck is coming, and you could be in the position to celebrate because of this good change in luck. Isn't this wonderful? And it's on a Friday, my favorite day of the week. I wish I were you, Sagittarius. There's been a leaf's being turned over. I'm hearing a leaf, big one too, broad one. Huge leaf is being turned over in somebody's life, turned over for the better, turned over for the good. And this feels solid, and it feels to me like this turning of the leaf. This is long term. This is serious. This isn't frivolous. This isn't, well, You know, I think maybe I'll like try to turn over a new leaf, and maybe I'll stop doing some things I've been doing, and maybe start doing other things I haven't. This isn't like that. This is huge, major life change. There's no going back, and it's a good thing. This is great, wonderful. I want to pull my book on this card. Bear with me a moment. Let's see here. Good luck is coming. You celebrate a windfall or other unexpected financial bonus. Appreciate the stability that this will bring. A family gathering is on the cards as well. The usual irritations will disappear and you'll feel the love and support of relatives or close friends that you treat as family. In relationships, the card predicts families being joined by love. Feelings are declared and commitment follows. A couple is going to move in together and or they're going to announce their wedding. Either way, they're conjoining and there will be an announcement for that. The advice of the card, appreciate the special bonds that you share as a group and the love that comes with commitment at this time. The keywords for this are family, celebrations, generosity, money, luck, completeness, and love. And you couldn't ask for anything better than that on a Friday of all things. So I see a Friday night reunion. As a matter of fact, reunion's coming up here, but I see a Friday night reunion, a Friday night of even those at work are in a big rush on this Friday to get home, to get showered, and to don your best clothes, party clothes, whatever you're going to be comfortable in, and take part in this union that's going on Friday evening. That's probably going to go into the wee hours of the morning, and possibly I'm hearing carry on through the whole weekend. It's a whole beginning Friday night in through the weekend kind of thing. This is like a family reunion. But your next card on Saturdays, the Three of Wands, and it's all about motivation. So we have reasons and motivations to do the things we do or spur us on to better things. Keywords are travel and relationships and weddings. Somebody in the world of Sagittarius, there's definitely, because it's shown up on almost every card, there's definitely celebrations and weddings going on. Strong, 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 strong for some of you. For the rest, it doesn't apply. It's a general reading. There's a sense of originality going on as well, too. A lot of original thoughts, original beginnings, original ideas that some people are getting off the ground. Unusual wedding, maybe. An unusual theme, and it's original. It's something that probably hasn't been done before. Wonderful. There's a lot of success right there. And for some of you, it's in the department of the arts. In the world of the arts, you're feeling a sense of accomplishment. Maybe you've done your opening house on a opening night play somewhere, and it's gone down really, really well. Well, good for you if that's the case. The advice of this card, find new ways of, um, of putting your communications out there to other people, especially when it comes to something creative. Think laterally, or in other words, color outside the box or outside the lines. Dare to be different is what I'm hearing here. Dare to be different. Explode forward with originality is what I'm hearing for some of you, Sagittarius. Don't be afraid. Don't let your fears hold you back. So what if you have a fear and you have this original idea, super creative and probably nobody's ever seen before, and you're wondering how many people can understand this or relate to it? That's all good and dandy. Don't hold back on what others, if they look and they don't understand. I mean, what about abstract art? You can walk through a museum and you may look like you know what you're doing walking through. It's one of those look at me syndrome things. And maybe you know nothing at all about abstract art, but you look like you do, right? So what's your little presentation? What are you afraid of when some of the greats have been misunderstood? And here you are, just little old you. Put it out there. You may be surprised who does get it, who does understand it, who does appreciate it, and who wants you to do more. You may be surprised. Let me see. I've got my book out right here. It's a good card, Three of Wands. Pretty good card so far, I think, anyway. It's loaded, if you ask me. So when the 3 brings energy and enthusiasm to all your activities and in love, it predicts a new relationship and celebrations such as weddings and engagements. The 3 is also a brilliant card for travel and for the arts and for sport as well, showing a dynamic attitude that gets results. You may find yourself taking an unusual approach to a dilemma or a situation, finding ingenious ways to problem solve and get your message across as well. Sometimes leading by example. If you can make something tangible for people, then they get it. Sometimes you need to do it because verbally explaining something, you may find frustration on that end of that at this time. You may need to draw up a plan, create a model, create a piece of work to show people what you're talking about so that they get it like that first time. You may be more adaptable right now to being demonstrative instead of being so much verbal or vocal. I think laterally, try new ways to fire your communication and your creativity. I just covered that. The keywords are travel and relationships, weddings, originality, success, the arts, and sport for some. Maybe someone's favorite team's playing. Let's see. Last card on Sunday, 3 of Cups. It's all about reunion. There's the reunion card right there. Okay, so cups are all about emotions as well. So there's going to be a lot of emotionality come at play in any reunions that take place. For some of you, it's going to be childhood memories. Venus is retrograde. I keep forgetting to bring that up in the reading because I'm not an astrologer. I'm an old school tarot reader from many, many moons ago, many years ago. I love astrology, but when you start talking about, perigrees and trines and like I know what that means, but I cannot read a chart. And really, it's all googly to me, and I don't mean googly guck because it's not guck because I love astrology. I'm more of an astronomer. I know more about astronomy than I do about astrology, but I follow astrology every day. I've got my own little things that I touch on and read on, but with Venus going retrograde, it basically is saying that the Venus is, Venus and Mercury, all the planets, when they do retrograde, it's more of a metaphor that they go backwards, but they don't. The elliptical line's almost just a ever so slight oval shaped. And when it starts coming around at one end like this, it appears to be doing this, like this, going like that and backwards. It doesn't. It slows. It slows. It's just taking that big wide berth at the oval end of. It's not quite oval. It's not quite a circle. It's very soft and subtle. But what it does, the energies where things get slowed down enough that you go so. Do you ever hear if I go any slower, I'll be walking backwards? I use that expression a lot now I think about it. It fits in with retrogrades. Maybe it's been used before too. I'm sure it's occurred to somebody else. But if I go any slower, I'll be moving backwards. And that's what the energies are like. So Venus, being the planet of love, put the two together, it's common sense, are pulling things out of the past. Old relationships and old flames, old friends even, old neighborhoods, old communities, old ideas, a lot of older things, but a lot of them pertaining to love, because the cups are all about emotions. The card's telling you at this time on this Sunday as well, any opportunity that comes up on this day for you to be with your family, with your friends, the people that you love, you want to be spending the day around people that you can really be yourself with, let your hair down with. You can laugh too loud and nobody's going to look at you strange. You can burp if you have to. I'm just saying, backyard barbecues or even house parties, depends on what part of the world you're in. But the thing is you really do, you want to be with somebody in that capacity on that day so that you can really let your hair down. You really need to do this. And there again, with the announcements of marriage, love, relationships, there's going to be some kind of announcement. Maybe it's you making it, Sagittarius. Maybe one of you's had a secret relationship going on, you're saying now's the time to let my family know that somebody special is in my life right now. That could be very much it as well. Well, I tell you, that went on a little bit long, Sagittarius, for a weekly reading. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated with you. And also, um, if you like that reading, and you want a private reading, the information for that's found down below the video window in the more and description area. If you're new to YouTube, that little red subscribe button right there, if you click on it, you'll be notified every time Bay of Funny Fortunes posts anything new. That way you won't miss anything. Thank you to my current subscribers. You guys are the seabed floor that holds the greatest tides in the world, which is the Bay of Fundy. Without you guys, there would be no point to any of this. And you guys mean a lot to me. You really, really do. Thank everybody else for your likes and your shares and all that good stuff. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Thank you so much for the comments that you leave. I love. I have a bit of a time trying to keep up with you all sometimes, but I always I always manage to get through. It may take me a little bit, but I believe in responding. I'm always appreciative that you guys take the time to leave comments behind. It really does mean something to me, and I take something from every comment. And I do my best to keep up with them, and I'll continue to do that. I don't care if I end up with 200,000 subscribers. I'll always try to do my best to get to. I always try to take a day and go through the comments one by one. Anyways, you can find me here on YouTube and on Twitter. On Blogspot and Google, and also you can find me. I have my Facebook group there as well, Bay of Fundy Fortunes on Facebook. Please, please, please come and join us there. We're beginning to have a lot of fun. There's a lot of interaction going on there. It's a really good group. Everybody's very accepting, and we're all on the same wavelength there. We're all looking and seeking answers. We're all looking for comfort. We're all looking for hope and faith, and we all come together there, and it's just a beautiful atmosphere that's going on in there, and I'm so proud of everybody that's in there too. So I think that's about it for now. So I'm going to stop because now I'm into 27 minutes and I've yacked for like 3 minutes for no reason. No, not really. But anyway, thank you everybody. I really appreciate it from my heart to yours. I wish you the best week, and we'll see you next week as well. And if you're looking for me, you can always find me right here or down there because I'm always waiting on the next high tide. Thank you very much and good night.